Welcome to Real Talk, a podcast on well-being. My name is Tracy Davis, and I'm the director of the Academy for Workforce Development, and I'm joined today by my co-host, Lanisa Matthew. We are here with Greg Gallinoto, who from our first segment indicated that he'd be willing to come back and talk to us about meditation and really walk us through a guided meditation exercise. For those of you who may be interested in learning more about this, here's your opportunity. So, Greg, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Tracy. Basically, the meditation that I'm going to do is going to be based on what we deal with every day, especially whether you're a social worker going in and out of a home or what have you, or a teacher teaching a class. It's a way to slow yourself down and to reconnect from that heightened state of stress. We do know that meditation further allows you to dive in a little bit. For those who are a little triggered by just sitting by yourself and doing a meditation without any kind of guided meditation, it could be triggering. Our thoughts sometimes ruminate and we get more frustrated and triggered, and it's not relaxing. So hopefully this guided meditation you can take with you during or after, or I should say before or after that stressful event. We do know that meditation does all kinds of things, including lower blood pressure, inflammation, pain, increases clarity and focus, promotes well-being, calmness, stress, decreases stress, and basically, like I said, it just reconnects you with who you are and not the heightened state of stress that you're portraying outwardly. Easing anxiety. This is called ruminating. This is when we keep replaying things over and over continuously, which intensifies our anxiety. So I'd like you to take this pause, and I invite you to uncross your arms and legs. Sit up, and if you're comfortable and not driving, you can close your eyes, or if you prefer not to close your eyes, to lower or soften your gaze towards the floor. Start to tune into your breath at your own pace. Be mindful of your inhale and your exhale. As you start to scan your body, notice where your attention is sending breath to those areas of the body, giving yourself permission to release. Starting with your forehead, relaxing your jaw, releasing the tension in your neck and shoulders, letting the breath flow to your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers, letting the breath flow to your back, releasing the tension in your upper back, middle back, and lower back. Becoming mindful of the movement in your rib cage, and as you allow it to expand with every breath as you inhale, and contract as you exhale. Becoming aware of the movement of your chest and belly as you allow breath to flow with ease. Giving yourself permission to relax your arms, feet, and toes as we set intentions for self-compassion and peace. thinking of what you want to gain from this time forward. Let those thoughts of peace cover you from the top of your head, letting that peace come all the way down to your back, down to your feet. As you also become aware of any stress you've been carrying and ready to release from your mind, your heart, body, spirit, giving yourself permission to let go. Visualizing yourself releasing the worry, letting it go with a cleansing breath. At this time, if you are willing, you could put your hands on your neck, circling motions outward and then inward. I invite you to put your hands on your forehead as you come back to breath, letting go of worry. I invite you to think the word peace. Peace. You can say it out loud if you want, while focusing on breath. How is your breath? You can continue to say the word peace as I invite you to put your hands on your heart, pressing lightly and softly, just letting yourself know that you're here for you. And slowly take your hands off your chest and press against your chest again lightly. This allows you to connect back to yourself, knowing that you're not alone or unsupported. Again, coming back to breath, pressing and releasing, pressing and releasing. If you wish to wrap your arms around yourself as though you're giving yourself a hug, you can pat your back, rub your back. If warranted, you can gently rock, and you could say to yourself out loud or at any time of the day when you're feeling that stress response, I will not rush. I will not rush. If you would, put your palms face up on the top of your lap, taking a gentle breath and releasing any worry that you may have, or any responsibility that's on your to-do list just for the moment. Now I'd like you to place your palms down on your thighs to ground yourself. I will not rush. I will not rush. As you take a cleansing breath, feel free to continue sitting for as long as you need in this quiet, safe space.
Greg, that was phenomenal.
Seriously.
That was really, really good. I know for me, and Lenise, I'm not sure about you, it took me a minute because I couldn't quiet my mind. And I know that that's something you have to practice, something that you have to be consistent with. But once I got it to a place, I was really able to tune into your voice, into the directions you were giving, and really focus on like just breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I thought it was great. I thought it was phenomenal.
I echo everything you just said, Tracy. It was, Greg, you did a fantastic job. What I loved is that the moment to actually start paying attention to the small things that accumulate in our bodies. Like you're saying, following the directions even thinking about breath in my fingers and my wrist and what, like you never even stop to think of those things, and yet how valuable. So thank you really for walking us through this opportunity.
It takes you out of your own head so that you can pinpoint whether it's breath or tension is located, and it just allows you to visualize. Visualization is a huge part of meditation, and a lot of people struggle with it, especially in the beginning, but even people who practice meditation all the time, it does take a little while for them to get into a slower brainwave state. And that chatter doesn't slow until you reach that certain part or time of it. And a lot of people don't do it because it's hard, and who wants to sit by themselves and sit alone without, we're busy. Our culture and our world operates in, if you're not busy, you're not doing anything effective. So it does take time, and meditation, you can't rush it.
Right. So let me ask you this. Did you write that yourself?
I did.
Okay.
That's lovely.
So someone starting out who really wants to delve deeper into this, are there resources out there where there's already prescripted meditation verses?
I'm sure there are.
Okay.
You can get information anywhere. The less I can, for me, it's about originality. I almost don't want to know, and I want to experience. It's like I'm huge on words, and the words aren't just words, they're experiences to me, and the experiences happen through meditation. So when I can experience something, then I can teach it, right? If I'm trying to memorize something out there, it's very hard. But if you're just getting started, it is there's information everywhere, from videos to channels to everything. If you are serious about trying something, and it could be very difficult, there are tons of resources out there. And I do want to say, for anyone who is open-minded to trying this, if you have any questions at all, whoever it is can reach out, whether it's through email or personal contact, if depending on their comfortability.
Thank you. You offering that to staff is huge. Another resource, another avenue, another person for them to turn to really help them focus on well-being. And I think that's real talk.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.